Today we're looking at Everyday Math, 3rd grade, Math Boxes 4.1. Each square equals 1 square centimeter. Find the area. There are two different ways that we can look at this problem. We can find the area by first counting out the number of squares inside, because area is the amount of inside space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And we know that the area is going to be equal to 21 square centimeters. The other way that we're able to do this problem is look and see that the height of our figure is 3 and the length is 7, and we can do our multiplication problem. 3 groups of 7 is the same as 21, and then we need to make sure to include our units of square centimeters because our area is in square centimeters for our answer. So again, our answer is going to be 21 square centimeters. Scientists counted 136 eggs in a clutch of turtle eggs. 87 eggs did not hatch. Estimate how many eggs hatched. For this problem, we're going to estimate using our first number of 136, estimating that to the number 140, and our number 87, estimating it to the number 90. And we can find out that this is a subtraction problem because it says 87 eggs did not hatch. How many eggs hatched? We can do some mental math and determine that there are 50 eggs that did not hatch because 50 plus 90 is the same as 140. So about 50 eggs hatched in this problem. Our number model is going to be 140 take away 90 is the same as 50. Make each sentence true. Use greater than, less than, or same value sign as your answers. We can look at these problems multiple different ways. The first way that we can look at them is by doing quick addition. 8 plus 6 is the same as 14. 7 plus 7 is the same as 14, so we know our first answer is the same value as. 17 take away 9 is the same as 8. 9 plus 8 is the same as 17, so we know that we want the less than sign. And one way that we can look at these signs to make sure that they make sense to us is thinking about them as an alligator or an animal or a Pac-Man. And this is always going to eat the bigger value. And that can go in either direction. And then our third one, 14 take away 5 is the same as 9. 11 take away 4 is the same as 7. So we know this is our greater than sign. This is great to be able to go through and look at each problem quickly. We're also able to look and see some of our mental math, figuring out if things make sense. If we take 1 away from 8, and give it to the 6, we have 7 plus 7 is the same as 7 plus 7. We can quickly figure out that the second piece of the problem is going to have a greater value of 9 plus 8 because we're doing a much bigger addition problem than a subtraction problem. And for our third problem, we can tell that this answer is going to be larger because we are starting with a larger number and taking away a number. And here we're starting with a smaller number and taking away a number only one less in value. Find the perimeter. And we know this problem is going to be measured in feet, so our unit is feet. I'm going to put that in now so we don't forget it for later. The first step for this problem is going to be to add all of the similar measurements. So I have a distance of 5 feet and 5 feet, so I'm going to, in my notes, write 10 feet. Then we have the similar distance of 3 feet and 3 feet. 3 and 3 is the same as 6. And our third set is 2 and 2. And we're going to say that is 4. Now, one thing that I do want to notice is that I'm using our place value system to line up our answers to make it very easy to do our addition. 4 plus 6 plus 0 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2, and our answer is 20 feet for the perimeter. How many rows of dots? We can see that we have 2 rows. 1, 2. Rows are horizontal. How many dots are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 dots in each row. How many dots in all? We can do this 2 different ways. We can count each dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we can do our multiplication. 2 multiplied by 4 is the same as 8. We can look at this very easily by saying 2 are our rows. So we have 1 row, 2 row, and the 4 is how many are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 groups of 4 is the same as 8. Solve. 45,582. Take away 100. We'll be looking at our hundreds place value. Our answer is going to be 45,482. 45,582 plus 100, we'll be looking at our hundreds place value and adding 100 to that. So our answer is going to be 45,682. 45,582 plus 1,000, we'll be looking at our thousands place value. Our answer is going to be 46,582. 45,582 subtract 1,000, we'll be looking at our thousands place value and going down 1 place value again to 44,582. Nice job completing this math box. I hope that you did well. If you didn't do well, please go back and review our work.